So, for the last 2 months, I've woken up and done absolutely nothing. Not a single frame filled, not a single word written. I just scrolled and existed. And here's the part that scares me, honey. I didn't truly feel bad at first. And that's when you know that resistance has its hooks in you deep. You stop feeling guilty about not showing up. But here's what no one tells you about resistance. It's not your enemy. It's not proof that you're lazy or that you don't want it bad enough. Resistance is a signal. And today I want to make a plan that works with resistance instead of fighting against it. There was a point in time where I thought that motivation was the answer. I'd wait for it like waiting for a bus that just never comes. I'll film when I get inspired. I'll write when the idea shows up. Girl, let me tell you, those ideas were not coming up. It's true, they still don't come up at times. They were on vacation, they done sent me a postcard. They was all like, I wish you was here, sweetie. But the worst part of it all, was still showing up to my 9 to 5 every day just fine. Hunky dory, honey. It's frustrating because I can lift boxes all day for 11 hours, but I can't open my laptop for 20 minutes. Right. Spooky. So it's not a time problem. And it's not an energy problem. And it's way smarter than we give it credit for. So let me ask you something. What if the thing that you are avoiding right now is the exact thing that you need to do? Or let's say the only thing that you need to do. What if this resistance that we feel isn't just a wall? What if it's actually a compass? There's a book called The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. And in it, there is this one quote that is just so phenomenal. And in it, it reads that resistance is directly proportional to love. The more something matters to you, the more resistance you'll feel when you're trying to do it. Now, let's say that again, of course, for the people in the back. The more that it matters to you, the harder it is to actually start. This means if you're feeling massive amounts of resistance to, it could be anything. I know for me personally, it's starting my YouTube and getting videos out and getting ideas written down and working through them. But for you, that could be your art, that could be your voice, that could be projects that you're working on. And I really want you to give yourself a minute and congratulate yourself because you care. It's not weakness, boo. It's proof of life. But there's also a trap that comes along with that. We often treat resistance like a character flaw. I'm just not disciplined enough. I don't have what it takes. We beat ourselves up and then wonder why we're too bruised to even move. The criticism becomes the second layer of resistance on top of the first one. It's like putting a weighted blanket on a weighted blanket on a weighted blanket on a weighted blanket and then wondering, well, why can't I get out of this cozy warm bed on a cold winter day? What I'm personally learning is that resistance doesn't need to be defeated. Resistance actually just needs to be expected, planned for, budgeted, kind of like rent. Girl, you know you're not gonna miss that rent. You don't get mad at your landlord every month for asking you for the rent, now do you? You know it's coming, and guess what you do? You set aside the cash for it, don't you? Resistance is the same thing. It's gonna show up every single day. And the question isn't, will I feel the resistance today? The question, what it really should be, is what's my plan for this resistance when it actually arrives? Because here's the truth. Here's what's actually going down. Motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes like the weather. But a plan, honey girl. A plan doesn't care how you feel. A plan is just a series of tiny decisions that you made yesterday, for today, or for next week, or for whatever time in the future. So here's the plan that I am working on. And there's 4 steps. If you want, you can write these down. Step 1, name it. When I don't want to when I don't want to do anything. When I don't want to do anything, it's a good practice to not just sit there in the fog. Get specific, write it down. What is it that I'm avoiding and why? Is it that I'm afraid that it won't be good enough? Is it that I'm comparing myself to more established channels? Is it because I'm tired from work? No, honestly, sometimes I won't even lie to you, girls. So that one be getting me. That one do be getting me because I be tired. Name that resistance out loud. Am I avoiding my scripting because I feel like this idea isn't good enough for the audience or for my viewers? And that's the crazy thing about saying things out loud, is that when you say things out loud, it takes away a half of its power. Resistance thrives in vagueness. Hates being named. Step 2. Lower the bar. Bring it down, girl, to the floor. And not just the 2-minute rule, because I do know about the 2-minute rule, but not just that. I'm talking like take it, all the way down. Maybe even the 2-second rule. Open the app. That's it. Open CapCut. Open DaVinci. Open your Editor Pro. Grab the camera out the bag. Turn the camera light on. Open your notes. Open that script. Hit record, even if you then turn around and like immediately delete it. Remember James Clear talked about this in his book, The Atomic Habits. Not The Atomic Habits, Atomic Habits. The action itself is the point. The point is proving to yourself that you are the person to actually start something. You can't build a streak without day 1. And day 1 can be embarrassingly small. Step number 3. Step number trace. Rituals over motivation. Now this one is huge because I've been trying it like every day when I get up, especially on like work days. Once again, because some work days be tearing your girl up over here. They be giving me that beat. I be going to work with black and blues, honey. I be tired. It's as simple as this. Motivation is a liar. It's a liar, girl. That girl's a liar. That girl's a liar. It promises to like show up at 6 a.m. and then you looking at your clock and you're like, girl, it's 10 a.m. What happened? Where did the time go? Where is she? Where's Miss Ma'am? That's motivation. So let's just stop waiting for her to show up. Let's make a ritual. Make the same drink, sit in the same spot, and play the same song. It helps your brain now associate those triggers with creating, with doing, with getting up and starting. It sounds ridiculous and crazy and insane, but it actually works. It actually does. Like it gets the wheel rolling. And the ritual carries you when you don't have the strength to carry yourself. Step 4. Track the resistance, not just the output. I personally have an accountability partner as well as a coach, as well as a therapist. There's a lot going on over here in these streets, girl. There's a lot going on in this little bubble, okay? But I can honestly say that it actually has been changing things for me. I'm starting to notice that the days that I feel resistance, I still want to show up. I still have that desire, that urge to get up and still do it. And on those days, that's when we give ourselves a star. My coach likes to just take moments and we just celebrate. So we clap, and we celebrate the smallest things. And it's so good. But give yourself a star, give yourself a sticker. Because a video made on a day where you wanted to quit is worth like 10 videos on a day where you feel inspired and ready to do it. That's the footage that counts. That's the muscle actually being built. Okay, girl, you wanna fight back. Fight back. What? Ooh. Now, let me be real with you, because I always try to be as real with you as I possibly can, girl. And I try to give you my actual experience. This is not easy. It's a lot easier said, and it's a lot easier on the paper than actually doing it, okay? Once again, your girl has been struggling for these last 2.5 months. Look, there are still days where I don't get anything done, and the resistance is very heavy. There are days where the plan is sitting right in front of me, the schedule is up, and everything's ready to go, and I still choose to scroll. Just doom scroll. I still choose the comfort of my old life. Oh, and I used to let those days spiral. And then, of course, in my head, I'm like, oh, girl, I am just failing. F. And then, of course, it'd be like, oh, well, there goes the whole week. The whole week is shot now. But no, girl. That's just resistance in a different outfit. The plan does not require perfection. It requires return. You fall off, you get back on as soon as you possibly can. You miss a day, try not to make it 2. The resistance it's counting on you to quit on these bad days. It's planning. It is hoping that you quit on that second day and that you don't come back. But just don't give it the satisfaction, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. I'm not. I was just thinking about it. I'm chronically online. Resistance is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. It's a sign that you are on your path. Nobody feels resistance against things that they don't care about. Nobody wakes up paralyzed about a dream that they've had. The resistance you feel towards creating, towards singing, towards putting yourself out there, or whatever it may be, that's just the entrance fee. It's the cover charge at the door for the life that you actually want. And honey, Miss Girl, Miss Ma'am, you already got the money. Just look in your wallet. I'll pull out them dollar bills. You already got it. You're just standing outside wondering if they're gonna let you into the club. But you are allowed inside. And the gag is, you always were. So, I wanna know, what's one thing you've been resisting the hardest lately? Drop it in the comments below. Name it. Drag it out to the light. Once again, we're giving her that boop, beep, 2 piece, okay? We taking it down. And just remember, that alone is step 1. My name is Sean, and I'm here to remind you that you got this, I got this, we got this. And I will talk to you guys all later. Bye, guys.